So what I have for you today is the ultimate SHTF budget loadout. What I mean by a budget loadout is that I have two firearms here, both a primary and a secondary, that are affordable and very reliable. The pistol, I'm going with a .357 Magnum. I got the Taurus 605. You know, Taurus gets a lot of hate, but the last 10 years or so, Taurus has been phenomenal. I would rate them B- overall, just compared to everyone else. Like, their firearms, especially their revolvers, are, bar none. I mean, I've handled Smith & Wessons, and if I didn't have contacts in, and I didn't know any better, I couldn't tell a huge difference between a Taurus and a Smith & Wesson, to be honest. I mean, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that comment, but I love Taurus, and that's a great budget option for a pistol. I got this gun for $350. I think it's around $4 now, but you get a stainless steel 5-shot revolver chambered in .357 Magnum. Very reliable, lifetime warranty through Taurus. And let's talk about the versatility of a .357 Magnum. You can shoot all kinds of loads through it, whether it's, a bare defense round at 180 grain, whether it's a weaker, 38 special cartridge. If you wanted to do a pistol course with it and you didn't want to deal with the heavy recoil, you could shoot 38 out of it. You can shoot 38 plus P. Any 38 round you can reload. You can fire out of that gun. Extremely versatile. Just as a cartridge as a whole, .357's my favorite caliber, personally, just because of versatility and sheer knockdown, like stopping power. So that's my secondary. The primary, we have a Stevens 320 security pump. The MSRP on this gun from Savage Arms is, I want to say it's $250 now. I got it on sale 2 years ago from Palmetto State Armory for, I think I paid $145. $145, and if you look, I added a sight to it, just, cheap ghost ring to line up with the bead. And I took this gun dove hunting a couple years ago, and I mean, with just regular birdshot, I mean, I was taking doves at, 40, 45 yards, no problem. And to me, just the 12 gauge, I mean, I know we live in an era where, everyone's obsessed with their AR and their high capacity pistol and their optics for their AR and their accessories. But I do believe that the 12 gauge shotgun is the most versatile weapon ever, and it has stood the test of time. I mean, how long we've been using shotguns now? Well over 100 years. The pump shotgun was one of the most effective weapons in both world wars in the trenches. And just the most versatile weapon you could have. I mean, anything from dove to, freaking grizzly bears with slugs you can take out. I mean, and if you watch people patterning, you can land pellets at 60, 70 meters with regular buckshot. I mean, you got 9 pellets, you can still get a couple on target if you need to reach out that far. And with slugs, I mean, the sky's the limit. I mean, this thing comes with an 18.5-inch barrel, but you can buy a 28-inch barrel for it. And then, I mean, you can shoot slugs out to 200 meters if you need to. And we're talking about a gun I got for $150. I think the sling was around $25. That cheap sight was like $10. So I got maybe $200 in the gun. And I want to talk about, as far as like stockpiling ammo goes, this is the best deal out there on Double Up Buck right now. You can only buy this, to my knowledge, at Academy Sports. Monarch, from what I've read about them, they're based out of Italy. And I think Academy Sports is the only store that has contract with them. You can get this for $13.99 a box. I mean, I've stockpiled quite a bit. I got close to 400 rounds so far. And yeah, guys, I mean, you got, with today's prices, you got a $250 extremely versatile primary weapon. And then you got a $350, $400 pistol that's also extremely versatile. With these two weapons, I mean, you can cover so many bases, from hunting deer to bear defense to defending your property to home invasion to concealed carry to duck, dove, whatever. So to me, this is the ultimate, loadout just in general, is a good 12 gauge shotgun and a good 357 Magnum. And to hit on Savage Arms a little bit too, because there's some good budget options for, just 12 gauge shotguns. In my personal opinion, I think the Maverick 88 and this shotgun here are the two best options you can go with. But I mean, Savage Arms has been around for forever, and they don't make the prettiest guns ever, but they're reliable, and I've watched reviews of people that have had this shotgun for 25, 30 years and have put thousands of rounds through it and still use it, still hunt with it. So it's definitely stood the test of time. Savage Arms is a solid company. Taurus, I can't speak for, 20 years ago, but their stuff that's come out the last 5-10 years is solid. So let me know what you guys think. This is my SHTF budget loadout video. Just like and share and leave a comment below.